What better way to experience the rolling landscapes of Ireland than from a train? We'll be travelling from the south coast to the capital and from there to the west coast towns of Sligo and Westport. We shall take a train to the southwest town of Tralee, but we begin our journey through Ireland, just as many travellers have done over the years, at the ferry port of Rosslare. Having run around its train on the eastern breakwater, our traditional locomotive-hauled intercity train enters the modern harbour station. The sea is within walking distance. A new focal point is the 394-foot-high spire. The modern stainless steel sculpture tapers to a point at its pinnacle and was completed in January 2003 to mark the City Council built at Derby in 1947 for the LMS Northern Counties Committee of Ireland. Lovingly restored, Number 4 is now owned by the Railway Preservation Society of Ireland and it's used for a variety of rail. Most of Ireland's intercity routes are of single track, and as we arrive at Westport, a signalman sunk into the lake. The foundation later proved to be mere sand, a crust of which had been mistakenly taken as solid. That's just what we're going to do. Today, the motive power happens to be a preserved industrial diesel engine, but it could just as well be steam or even a diesel rail car. Thanks to one Michael Kennedy, all sorts of narrow gauge motive power and rolling stock has been brought to the site for some unknown reason. It was thought appropriate for North Kerry. Not surprisingly, it didn't last long and it closed in 1924. However, in 2003 the monorail returned, albeit on a short section of track, recreated by a voluntary organisation as a novel tourist attraction. One of those behind the recreation is Frank McNerney.
Well, frankly, this was a bloody silly railway system. But it ran for 36 years, doing all of 15 miles an hour, which meant that you could go to Ballybunion
along the original track bed, but if you ever get the chance to ride on what turned out to be one of only 2 such railways ever built, don't miss it. We're now moving about 40 miles in a southeasterly direction to the town of Mallow and back to a sensible railway on which we shall take a quick trip along the line to Tralee. Situated on the main line to Cork, an intercity train arrives at Mallow from Dublin's Heuston station. Here, passengers change to a somewhat elderly train consisting of carriages spewing out steam. They are still heated in good old steam days fashion from a boiler in the generator coach. One of the original locomotives still survives and is warming up in the early morning sunshine, ready for a day's work, carrying tourists back and forth over the surviving 1.5 miles